it about just being a man? Like the plight of a man growing up how he grew up?
No.
All right. Back with some more Bugzy Malone. M.E.N. Men. Let's get into it.
Bugzy Malone. You know? Mr. Snowman on production. Watch this, I got a brand new 3-bedroom crib with spotlights in the ceiling, it's sick. Got a beanbag in the computer room, all I need now is Grand Theft Auto 6. Got an office and everything cocaine white. In the morning it can get too bright, but it doesn't affect me these days, cause I've been staying up way too deep in the night, thinking about before it all went bad. Before the day I met my real dad, before I knew about money and bills, and now they both made my mum get sad. Sat counting about 25 bags, I'm running out of elastic bands, cause it turns out, when you make money on the road, there's nothing you can do with the cash, so I jump in the S-line driving fast.
Interesting.
I mean, we're not used to Bugzy. I don't know what to expect.
Right.
But the first song we listened to was Welcome to the Hood.
Yep.
And so that was just about hood life, right? And so does he rap mainly about hood stuff? I don't know. It sounds like it.
I mean, I find him quite easy to understand.
Oh, yeah.
Which is interesting because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like he's such a UK rapper. He's so, British and he's such a rapper at the same time. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you get what I'm saying?
Well, those two things surprise you put together?
Well, no, but for some reason, it just fits him.
Are you still in culture shock?
I am. A little bit. Until we come over there, you know what I mean? Check out, you know what I'm saying? Until then, it's still, it blows my mind. But I feel like he is a rapper. At least in this song, I'm getting more rapper than I am, street dude, more than I am, gangster thug, more than I am anything else, you know?
Yeah. But just the content of it is okay, it's definitely a street dude.
Well, yeah.
He's his crib is cocaine white. That part was cold, though. Cocaine white and it's too bright, but doesn't affect him because he stays up so deep in the night.
Right.
I was like, ooh, bars.
He's like, nowhere to put the money when you make it on the road. I was like, I never thought about that. If they pay you in cash. Because it's a lot of venues probably pay people in cash.
Right. But then, also, he's not talking about that. That's another meaning that I didn't even think of.
Oh.
Because remember, as we learned in the comments, what a road man was, the same as a D-boy. So you make it on the road. Now that I actually know what a road man is, that makes more sense to me. You know what I mean?
Sense. I miss that. I'm totally not even hearing the street lyrics. I'm like, oh, he's talking about going to concerts, going to shows.
He's not a street dude. He's a rapper. He goes to concerts.
The promoter pays him in cash.
Cause it turns out, when you make money on the road, there's nothing you can do with the cash, so I jump in the S-line driving fast, hoping I don't bump into my stepdad. Cause he say mental abuse is worse than physical abuse when I wanna get him back. But I don't wanna do another custodial sentence in a 4x4 pad. And I gotta take this time to apologize to my best friend cause we almost crashed. Let me try and explain, it's intricate because...
Okay, hold on. So he has a stepdad.
Right.
Who was mentally abusive.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, that's worse than physical abuse, which I would agree. If you mentally abuse someone, you capture their mind,
they don't have a sort of core, a sort of foundation.
It's they might not have the mental capacity to get over that kind of abuse.
Right.
Because you've captured their mind, depending on how bad it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then what he said with that roadman part, when you make it all in cash, there's nothing you could do with it. It's you would have to wash it. You know what I mean? What do you do with a bag full of cash?
Yeah.
Time to apologize to my best friend cause we almost crashed. Let me try and explain, it's intricate because I never been playing. It's intimate because I never contacted a counselor to get rid of this pain. I walk with it and now I'm going insane, losing control of my own brain. Watching documentaries on serial killers and feeling that I can relate. Do you find that strange? Yeah? Okay. Well, let me get this straight. If I do a life sentence or I don't make it, it's cause I could not handle the pain. I don't wanna hear nobody complain about that's good talent gone to waste. Cause if I didn't go through what I went through, then you would've never downloaded my mixtape. So let me confide in you. Let me...
That's so true, though.
What part?
If you don't go... if he hadn't gone through what he went through, then you wouldn't buy his mixtapes. It's the story is so important as the finished product.
It is. The story creates the finished product.
Yeah. That's the weird thing to me is he's so he might as well be sitting there smoking, like, just having a conversation.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He's just talking about his life.
Right, but it's a music video. Like, they're filming. They might even be on a set.
But it's a serious video.
It is.
And so already I feel like, okay, we don't know anything about Bugzy. Because I thought, okay, we're going to get some more hood lyrics. He's talking about a deeper side of it. The, like, mentality of growing up in the streets. You know what I mean? The things he's going through. Mm-hmm. If I don't make it, or if I get a life sentence or whatever, it's because I couldn't handle the pain. It's like the life isn't just all glitz and glamour. You know what I mean? It's not all like you see in the music videos.
Ooh, you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Top away. Seriously, I feel like the part of the hood, like sort of, street life that we don't experience and we don't see in the media is the part where like one of your best friends happens to know some information that's going to incriminate you, and in order to save their own life, they have to tell them this and this and whatever, so you have to kill your friend. Stuff like that.
Oh, that was on Top Boy?
Well, basically, yeah. Like, basically, like, one of their best friends that had been with them for all these years he ended up setting dude up because he needed some money. He wanted to get out of the street life. To get that money to get out of street life, he set him up by some other people, but they knew they were getting set up, so bada bing, bada boom, before you know it, they knew their friend set him up, so they had to kill him. Dang. But we don't know if they killed him because they blacked it out. Like, you hear a gunshot and then it's black.
So you know.
You assume that they killed him, but you don't see it.
Through what I went through, that you would've never downloaded my mixtape, so let me confide in you. Let me get it off my chest. Turns out no matter how many tracks I make, I still can't handle the stress. But I don't watch all the indirects. True say man might see me as a threat, I don't mind going out as a legend, as long as I'm known as Manchester's best. So picture the scene, I'm sitting on my corner sofa in peace until I got a call. Have you seen yourself in the papers, you wanted by the police? And I was like, what? And it was hot. But do you want to know what was a lot? The night before was the night that I went on Twitter, I had a direct message from Sloth, just my look. Let me do a Vincent Van Gogh, cause you know I paint pictures with words.
Dang, so he was about to have like a huge break. But then all that happened, he was wanted by the police. So I'm guessing that messed up his opportunity. He's about to go, fire in the booth or something?
Yeah, we're gonna have to check the dates on that, because this is 2015 April. Who knows when the CCTV was, but...
Maybe it's saying the night before he had a direct message from Charlie Sloth. Dang.
That's crazy. He still made it, though. He still
right, he did.
Just my look. Let me do a Vincent Van Gogh, cause you know I paint pictures with words, and I still not published one book. I was in Panacea trying to get to the bar, and my man didn't want to let me pass. Pushed me into a family of brothers. Before you knew it, I'd already been cracked, but let me remind these fools. Into the devil I turn. They step back, I step forward. Play with fire and you're gonna get burned. But I must apologize in advance, cause I didn't want it to end so bad. See what happened from there was loose. I was in the Manchester Evening News. It said he got violently attacked outside in a taxi. He was whacked and could have died. But that's how you know what the papers tried. It was self-defense, that's a blatant lie. I'm stereotyped. And do you wanna know why? I'm a different guy. When I was about...
Okay, sorry to cut it in the middle, because this is really interesting. I like it. I love how UK rap is like so storyful a lot of times. But did you like that transition where it was like sort of like electronic, like electric guitar, and it was like layered? I thought that was interesting. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I thought it was good.
I thought that was crazy. He's a different energy than we've seen.
Whole different energy.
A blatant lie, I'm stereotyped. And do you wanna know why? I'm a different guy. When I was about 8, my mom moved to an area that was heavily white. I was in school looking like Wesley Snipes, then Shermans in a second-hand bike, feeling like a donut cause I'd already been stabbed by the time I was year 9. Mom didn't want me to see my side, told me that too many people died. Between like 91 and 99 there was a gang war and violent crime. My uncle's face got tore out by the pellets of a shotgun like Frankenstein. I was sat with him in an M3 that could do 0 to 60 in 4.5. One hand holding the steering wheel, moving quicker than a Batmobile, driving around cheating real when I was about 9, back when the hood was real. A villain taking securical boxes, and I don't care if it's hot.
Dang.
So his uncle got shot up in the face. What else?
So he moved to a all-white neighborhood when he said he was 8. So I guess they made it out the hood. I'm guessing coming from the hood to all-white neighborhood, but it wasn't all sunshine, lollipops, and roses. He said he got stabbed by year 9. Was he talking about by the time he was 9 or like grade 9? I don't remember specifically, like the way he phrased that. But I mean, yeah, just because he made out the hood didn't mean it was all great. He was looking like Wesley Snipes in, what was the analogy he made there? I forget exactly what he said. But you know, Wesley Snipes is super dark. And so Wesley Snipes in a sea of white, I guess. I'm guessing it was like super racist or something, just based on context.
When I was about 9, back when the hood was real. A villain taking securical boxes, and I don't care if it's hot. They don't mean Russell Crowe when they mention the gladiator in the gang war book. The first guy that I ever looked up to, he was like Batman without the suit. Now it's my turn to try and put money on the map. I just hope I can do it like you. Hope I can get 1 million views. Hope that I never get caught with food. Hope that Charlie can breathe alright in the smoke, cause I set fire to the booth. And when I realized that grime was English hip-hop, forget about all the tunes. Forget the...
Yeah, that was cold.
I like that.
I hope that Charlie can breathe alright. I set fire in the booth.
Yeah. He hoped that Charlie can breathe through the smoke.
Yeah.
I set fire to the booth. I like
that was his fire in the booth.
Right? Right? So what is this M.E.N?
I don't know yet.
Men?
I mean, it's an acronym, right? It has the periods. What is it about?
What is it? I don't know.
Is it about just being a man? Like the plight of a man growing up how he grew up?
No.
Plus the acronym meaning? Or
Maybe. Maybe both.
1 million views. Hope that I never get caught with food. Hope that Charlie can breathe alright in the smoke, cause I set fire to the booth. And when I realized that grime was English hip-hop, forget about all the tunes. Forget the playlist, I wanna go down in history like Tutankhamun. Bugzy Malone. Leave that playing. I dedicate this one to Dane, my little cousin. You didn't make it. Rest in peace, fam. I see you soon, my brother. Yo, it's Bugzy Malone. Forget the mixtape for 5 minutes. We need to delay that because there's something way bigger and way better coming. 0161, money on a fucking mat, rude boy.
Oh, that was old.
Mm-hmm.
So how long has he been in the game? I'm curious.
A minute. But this is 2015, right? Mm-hmm. And he said, I hope that I can get 1 million views. So had he never received 1 million views before that? It sounds like his fire in the booth was hot.
Right.
Did that not get 1 million? I don't know. So was this like when he first started popping, like around 2015-ish, maybe 2014?
I think so. Wow. His story is interesting because I feel like he kind of like put he dropped a lot of nuggets, but now I want to know the rest.
Right.
Like now I want to know what he was talking about.
You know enough to know this man's story is crazy.
Right.
Crazy.
And it's a lot to do with drugs. And does he
in childhood, the stepdad, moving to an all-white neighborhood, doesn't sound like it was just a great experience for him.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want to hear it all.
I want to hear it all.
But there is a Men 2 and 3.
Right.
So that's more of the story.
Or maybe Fire in the Booth.
Maybe. Yeah, what should we check out next? Men 2 and Men 3 or his Fire in the Booth? His Fire in the Booth predates this. So should we go back and check that out?
See, the weird thing about him is I feel like he gave you an angle of him, but he didn't really give you a full picture of him. And he didn't really, really tell you who he is today because of that. You know what I mean?
I thought he was giving us little nuggets of just little tidbits, just whetting the appetite. I want to hear the rest of the story now. But that's what he was trying to do.
I like that. I liked it a lot. That was he's just different. I don't know. I don't know how to put my finger on it yet.
I just want to hear the rest. I want to hear the story.
Right.
If there was a documentary about his life, I'd watch it. It sounds very interesting.
Right, it sounds very interesting. And I don't know how his cousin died. His little cousin? Was it like little or was it like a year younger?
Well, either way, his younger cousin.
Did he die to the streets? Or did he die in like an accident?
Right. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, just interested. Thanks for kicking on the couch with us.
Couch gang.
We just started up a Discord. It's not fully built out, but there's a couple channels in there. We have a channel specifically for a UK chat. We want to kick it with you guys specifically. But feel free to be in the general chat too. It doesn't matter. Wherever you want to be, we'll be there. All right, let us know what we missed in this one. Oh, that serial killer line was interesting too. He watched serial killer documentaries and he can relate. I'm like, dang, what has this man been through?
Wait, what? I didn't even catch that one.
It was a line in there. But yeah, let us know what we missed in this one. If you want to help the channel grow, you can like, comment, subscribe, or share this with anyone who would love to see it. We appreciate you. That's a wrap.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. We to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know. But I don't